In this video, I will explain how climate change affects Africa. We will look at its causes and effects and how people in Africa are adapting. Climate change is mainly caused by the emission of greenhouse gases. These gases are produced by industry, transportation, and agriculture. In Africa, deforestation and the use of fossil fuels also contribute to climate change. Areas that are already suffering from water scarcity are particularly affected. Climate change significantly alters the weather in Africa. In many regions, there are longer periods of drought, but also stronger rainfall. These extreme weather conditions make it difficult to practice agriculture. Additionally, temperatures in many areas are rising sharply. Agriculture in Africa suffers from the changes in climate. Crop failures due to droughts or floods are more frequent. Small-scale farms are particularly affected, as they often cannot afford modern technologies. This leads to crop losses and a reduction in food production. Climate change also affects water availability in Africa. In many regions, there is less rainfall, which worsens water supply. Particularly in the Sahel and southern parts of Africa, groundwater levels are dropping. This leads to water scarcity and makes access to drinking water more difficult. Wildlife in Africa is also threatened by climate change. Many animals lose their habitats due to changing climatic conditions. Species that depend on specific environments, such as those in desert and rainforest areas, are particularly at risk. This leads to a loss of biodiversity. Africa is developing various strategies to adapt to climate change. One important strategy is the cultivation of climate-resistant crops. Farmers are also learning how to use less water and make their fields more efficient. These adaptations help stabilize agriculture in many regions. Adapting the water supply is a crucial step in the fight against climate change. In many African countries, new irrigation techniques are being developed to achieve more with less water. There are also efforts to store and distribute water more efficiently. This is especially helpful in regions with little rainfall. Africa is restructuring its infrastructure to cope with the effects of climate change. Dams and canals are being built to prevent flooding. In some regions, cities are also being adapted to rising temperatures, such as through green roofs and better ventilation systems. These measures aim to improve the living conditions of the population. Africa is receiving international aid to combat climate change. Various countries and organizations provide Africa with financial resources and technical solutions. This support is crucial for implementing adaptation measures and mitigating climate change. Many African nations are working closely with international partners in this effort.